What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be continuing our 3-part series for the S2000 with all of the Modifry parts that we got. In the last video we installed the cup holder. I think this is one of my favorite mods so far. We have not done anything to this. This is probably the first mod, and I think it's my favorite mod, even though it's my first mod. So today we are continuing with the Modifry products. And this isn't a mod where it's like you want to show off to everyone. It's more of like a precautionary thing. Now, the 2 products we have to install, we are going to install the soft top straps. We're going to be saving the phone holder case thing majigger for the next video. As a California resident, where it is sunny, I want to say about 80% of the time. Probably not the past few weeks because it's been like really thunderstormy and very rainy. Any chance that I get, I want to drive this car with the top down. Just picture this, top down, and you're listening to some city pop. City pop, for you guys who don't know, was like Japanese 80s, 90s music. It's just a vibe. But being like very cautious, I like limited the times that I would drive with the top down because I didn't want there to be any holes. And as I was looking it up, the Modifry straps is actually one of the best straps that you can buy, especially for the price that you're paying for. So the straps are really nothing too crazy. It's just a little bit more sturdier and a little bit more firm than what is currently in the car right now. So let me just explain to you guys before we get into the install. The straps that you will be replacing are these guys right here. And as you can tell, it does just kind of just lay there. Like, it's pretty dead. So essentially what happens is this strap is supposed to guide these brackets easier, so it goes all the way down. What essentially happens in some of the models where instead of it going actually down, that it's more flush, it tends to stick up. But with the Modifry straps, these do look a lot more sturdy. Just comparing what is in the packaging to what's in the car, I think this will be a huge upgrade. So the only thing you really need for this install, it's just a pair of scissors. So the reason why you'll need the scissors is you're going to be cutting the old strap. It does feel kind of weird because, like, why would you cut anything that's OEM on the car? It just doesn't feel right. So once you find the rivets that connect the strap, at least for this one, it's right there. You're going to cut as close as possible to the rivet. So I'm gonna cut like kind of like right there, and then you just have to find the same thing for the bottom one. I think the bottom one is a little more tricky. I think it's underneath here. So before you install anything and before you cut anything, just make sure you find the rivets just so you kind of know where to cut and where you're going to replace this. Be careful with the scissors. You don't want to cut into the soft top and then you have a hole that you're trying not to have from these brackets. So now that we have the old strap out, let's go ahead and compare the two. Of course, my car's a 2003 car. That's pretty much 20 years since this thing has been installed. Not very elasticy anymore. So it looks like it just flops in the wind. So we don't want that. But now if you look at the Modifry one, it's not very, like, of course it's very flimsy, but like if you pull on it, it does look very like stiff and elasticy. This one, it's very thin and it's not very, like, you can't really pull on it, so there's not really much elastic in here anymore. Kind of hard to see, and I don't think I'll be able to show you guys. So what you guys are going to be able to do, or what you guys have to do, is just feel around for the rivets. It's actually on the bottom part right here, but the orientation of the strap that you're going to want to hold in is going to be right here. If you see the pins, there's one that is dead smack in the middle, and then there's one to the left. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your finger, hold it like this, and the strap is essentially going to hook in this orientation. Find the rivets, place the Modifry strap behind the bar, and connect it to the rivet holes. I'm gonna sit you guys down on the tripod because I feel like it'll be easier for me to use 2 hands to kind of finagle the strap, and then I'll show you guys how to do it. Remember, furthest part of the strap is going to go towards this side of the car. Once you have the strap inserted into the rivet holes, you're gonna wanna wrap it around like once. So now that you have that done, the rest is actually pretty simple. So you could just, kind of tug on it and just make sure that it's stuck and it's not going anywhere. And then you're gonna wanna wrap this around this supporting bar right here. And this guy right here. You're gonna wrap it on here. I don't think I'll be able to do it with one hand. So you wrap it on here. Once it's wrapped around, it's gonna go here. And then you're gonna go underneath and swoop it so that it connects to these holes. I'll set you guys on the tripod so that it'll be easier for me to explain and do it at the same time. Bring it around the outside portion of the surrounding bar. Loop it up. And then you're gonna connect the rivets from there. So once you have it wrapped around, it's gonna look like this. So strap from the back comes from the side, wrap it underneath, connect it here. And then what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna pull this outside portion of the strap over this so that it covers the rivet, and then you're finished. Pull this over. And then you're done. And this is what your end product is gonna look like. I'll probably end up lining this up a little better, but that's essentially what it's gonna look like. So this, but there's a lot more structural integrity with this strap compared to the stock one. Even looking at it from the side, like it's still intact. Like there's still structure there. And comparing it with the other side, you can see this one is, like there's no noise, you know what I'm saying? Like there was like elastic noise, like it sounds like a song coming from there. This one is just, it's just limp. Very flimsy, it's very limp. So I'll install the other side and then we'll put the top back up. And then we'll see overall if it made a difference or if it just feels the same and it's just a precautionary thing. Now both sides are officially finished. Not very difficult of an install. I wanna say that if you don't count all the filming, this install probably would have taken me 10-15 minutes at the very most. Save you a good amount of money. And these soft top straps from Modifry were only $20. $20 compared to over $100 from the dealership, or even if there was a hole from your soft top already, save you thousands of dollars if you haven't done this yet. So that's about it for the install. There's not really much to it. You could just toss the old straps because you won't need those anymore. And being that I had a lot more time than I thought, gotta hit the gym, boy. We gotta hit the gym. It's supposed to be leg day today. So let me eat something, test out the soft top, and then we'll head to the gym. So now that we have made it to the gym, it's actually like quite warm outside considering how rainy it's been the last few weeks, but I think the soft top straps actually helped. It sounds weird, but when I was putting the soft top back up, it sounded a lot more smoother and there were no like hitches from the brackets or anything. So in all honesty, I think it did help a lot. But what we gotta do now is we gotta hit the gym. We're hitting the legs today. I donated blood yesterday, so I don't know how hard I'm supposed to go in terms of like how heavy I can lift, because I know you're not supposed to go like absolutely insane 24 hours after. We'll see how it goes. So those are my couple clips of me squatting. We get in there. I did other workouts outside of squats, so don't think I just went to the gym just to do squats. All right, y'all, so I'm just gonna end the video right here. Based on the few times that I put the top up and I put the top down, I think it was well worth it. So overall, I think this was a very good purchase for $20. I think this is gonna save you a lot of money. So if you guys found this video helpful, definitely give this video a big thumbs up. And if you guys aren't already, subscribe to the channel down below. We have one more video left of this 3-part series for the Modifry products. I think you guys might want to stay tuned for this if you guys aren't at 2,000 owners. Until the next video, I'll see you guys in the next one.